Hey everyone, Scott of the Scott Man, and we are here in the Woodlands, Texas. We are located in the northern parts of the greater Houston area. This is a very upscale area here in Montgomery County, Texas. Again, one of the northern suburbs of Houston, and we're going to be going on a little walking tour today. The Woodlands is kind of large, so we're not going to be able to see everything in this video, but we're going to see some cool things along the way though. So yeah, I've only been to the Woodlands once, and that was when I was a kid, when I lived out in Houston for 4 years, because I lived in Michigan the rest of my life, but figure why not go do like a first walkthrough together. So I'm going to turn the camera the other way so that you're not looking at me the entire time. So we're basically starting over here at the southern end of the Woodlands Mall, which is a very nice indoor shopping mall. There's a lot of stores in there, a lot of restaurants, and there's even an indoor carousel in there as well too. Go ahead and zoom in a little bit on that. So that's the south entrance of the mall. And then just to the south of it too, you got a nice little area with some different shops. You got P.F. Chang's. There's also a cheesecake factory. Also see Barnes & Noble booksellers there. And then over here we have the start of the Woodlands Waterway, which is a beautiful waterway which goes all throughout the Woodlands. And we're going to be walking quite a bit along it, maybe not the entire way. But we'll definitely see quite a bit. So this is going to be a pretty long video. I see this going over an hour long just because there's a lot of ground I want to cover in this video, but it's a beautiful day. It's a little chilly. Heck, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt today, but oh well. So we're gonna walk in here just for a little bit. We're gonna eventually get back over that way, but we got a little bit of a ways to go. So anyway, so a little bit more about the Woodlands is that it is considered to be a special purpose district or a census designated place. So it's basically, it's like a master plan community, and not an actual city. There were originally plans that the city of Houston was going to annex the Woodlands, but people did not really care for that idea. As a matter of fact, even recently, residents of the Woodlands even voted down a proposal to incorporate the Woodlands as a city. So it is currently not a city today, it's still just a census designated place. So yeah, the Woodlands has a lot of great restaurants. They even have Panera Bread over there. Lots of shopping, and the Woodlands is also home to many different companies and corporations. There are a lot of offices here as well too. Like even when I did the first pan of the video, you even see one of the big buildings as well too. There's a lot of corporate offices here, especially for even like the petrochemical corporations too. So right now I'm just trying to navigate myself over to back to the waterway. There's like a little bit of an interruption. Oh, here's a couple of the skyscrapers right there. But since I lived in Houston, well, anyway, I lived in Houston as a kid for 4 years during the 90s. And it's like there's been a lot of development which has gone into the Woodlands. And then, yeah, there's more to the mall over there. We got Dick's Sporting Goods. And then you can barely see it over there. There's also a Dillard's. And then we just cut through the parking lot over here. We can make our way back over to the waterway. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It's like the Woodlands is a beautiful community. It's great for working, great for shopping, great for dining, or just for hanging out. As a matter of fact, I just got done with my work day too. It's like I've been down here for the week, and then I'm gonna be heading back to Michigan once I'm all done. So figure, why not come out on a beautiful day like this to film a video for you guys? So Montgomery County is, yeah, as I was saying, is it's one of the counties in the northern part of the greater Houston area, and this area has heavily developed in the past couple decades, here in the Woodlands especially, but also over in like further north up toward Conroe, or even to the northwest, or more to like the west of here, going over toward Magnolia. And that over there, that's where we started this video. And then there's a little walkway we're going to take over here. But anyway, it's like if you were to continue north on I-45, which is just over that way, you might even be able to see some of the cars off in the distance. There's a lot of development that's gone on as far north as Willis, which is like the northern part of Montgomery County, as you start heading up toward Huntsville. But yeah, with Houston being a very large city and growing by the day, people are looking to find homes to live in that are well in the suburbs, even getting away from downtown Houston. So that's why you're seeing a lot of big time development here in Montgomery County, as well as even over in like Fort Bend County, down in Brazoria County, or in like Galveston County, or even heading west out toward Katy. But yeah, it's like as you go along the waterway, along this nice river walk, so you get to go under all these different bridges. And this is Mall Ring Road. How I know that is because it's labeled. Otherwise, I'd probably be like, oh, it's just an ordinary road. But even though it's like maybe a little over an hour 15 minutes before sunset, some of the lights on the trees are starting to come out. So you can only imagine what this looks like at night, but I have yet to test this DJI Osmo Pocket camera though, which again, I'm starting to get used to this thing. I've only had this for 2 or 3 weeks now. And it's supposed to do pretty well in lower light settings. So I still have to test that out, but I might do that back home in Michigan when I get back up there. And then over to the right, we got Landry Seafood. So nice places to get some seafood. And then on a warmer day, not today, but it gets up in like the 60s or especially the 70s or even the 80s, you can sit outside and just look out the river. And then yeah, over there, you can see a fountain. And then, yeah, you can see all these big skyscrapers here in the Woodlands. And then, yeah, now we're going underneath Lake Robbins Drive. But yeah, I haven't seen too many people out on this Riverwalk just yet, but it's kind of understandable because it is on the chillier side. Like even for early January standards here in Houston. For a Michigander like me, this feels like paradise. Because I'm normally used to temperatures barely getting above freezing in January. As a matter of fact, that's what it's doing back at home in Detroit right now, where you're seeing temperatures that are barely getting above freezing. So it's like I have to take advantage of this beautiful weather while I can. And then yeah, I will apologize ahead of time. Yeah, we're about to get a lot of sun glare. Hopefully it is not too extreme, because I am filming this close to sunset. Almost for this route I'm taking, almost be better to film this at sunrise, but alas, I had to work. So it's like, oh well. But maybe what I can do is I could probably pan the camera to the left a little bit so that way we could see a little bit more of the beautiful scenery. Try to zoom in a little bit over there. There we go. And we got some ducks swimming out in the lake over there. But yeah, I will say it is definitely bright in that sun, and I'm wearing sunglasses. But yeah, it's like I don't know what I would do without sunglasses, because it helps me see in sunny conditions without having to squint or potentially get eye damage or anything. Because yeah, it's like, a matter of fact, I remember getting a comment on my YouTube channel, one of my videos, asking me why am I wearing sunglasses? Am I trying to hide something? It's like the answer is no. It's like I'm just trying to protect my eyes from the UV rays. So it's no different than putting on sunscreen during the middle of the day, try to avoid getting sunburns. So now here's where the waterway becomes almost more like a river than like a big pond or a lake. And yeah, so these two skyscrapers here, this is what's considered to be the Woodlands Towers. So as I was saying, yeah, a lot of people do work down here or over here in the Woodlands. Can this ramp right there is a bridge which takes you across to the other side. But all the points of interest I really want to see are on this side of the waterway, so we're going to be staying over here. And now with some of the trees, this should help block out some of the sun. But yeah, this is quite pleasant, and even in early January you can see looks like some coloration of the leaves, so almost like some fall foliage. So it's like you can never tell what season it is right now. Oh well, but yeah, if we were to have crossed over to the other side, there's another footpath over there. Like, I'll zoom in over there, it's like, yeah. It's like you can see the other footpath. But yeah, despite it being a little bit quiet, at least there's been some people who have been walking down this. Again, keep in mind it is a little on the cooler side here, and it is the middle of the week, and some people could even still be working too. Because it's like not everybody gets done with their workday like 4 o'clock. Some people might work till 5 or 6 o'clock. Okay, yeah, the sun should be going away in a moment because it's going to be covered up by a building. Until then, just have to keep squinting. So maybe try to look over here for a moment. But yeah, a lot of beautiful buildings over here. And then you got a free trolley which goes all throughout the Woodlands. So that's the Town Center Trolley. That'll take you to many different points of interest within the Woodlands. So you don't have to walk the entirety of the area. You can hop on the trolley for free and it'll take you where you would like to go. Yeah, this is really, really nice. So we are going to be taking a little bit of a break from the waterway in a moment. Because over where we get to, over by where the Westin Hotel is, there's another point of interest I would like to check out, but we have to get off the waterway. Which may not be a bad thing because I think we'd be walking straight into the sun. Yeah, I may have to figure out how to get through here because they're currently doing stuff and don't need to get my feet all wet. But this is a good time anyway because I'm going to go ahead and step up on this little driveway here. So I'll have to just get off the Riverwalk anyway. So we'll just get around this gate here. Oh, here we go. Just step away from the vegetation. Oh, that's pretty. Got very nice wall art over there. A bunch of decorative flowers. Okay, so we'll continue up this way. Oh, yeah, hold on, I'm just trying to keep on going here. Pardon the interruption. So just had to pause the camera really quick. But yeah, so over to the left, yep, that is the front entrance for the Westin. And then there's different areas where you can park your car, and there's a parking garage over there which you can park in. Yep, and here comes that sun again. So we are approaching Waterway Square. So I'll tell you more about let me stand in a different direction so that way I don't get the sun in this. Okay, yep, here we go. So this is Waterway Square. So this is a beautiful little water fountain, which at times, it can even be choreographed with different music. Although it doesn't look like you're doing anything right now, but it's like, well, I'd love to come back at a different time to see if they're putting on a different show or something. So I think we can walk back down really quick. But yeah, nice little square here. So this will take us back down to where the waterway is. So this is a perfect spot to come back. Oh yeah, look how elegant this is. And then what's cool about Waterway Square is that you got a lot more down here too. So let's keep on going let's keep on going this way first. They also put on concerts here too. Like they got a little stage here, so during the warmer months you can enjoy a performance here. Or I'll show it one more time. There we go. So yep, here's the main part of the square, and you got even more fountains over here, and then I'm sure when they're putting on different performances, they got a couple of concession stands where you can buy some snacks or some drinks. And another little fountain. I'm sure in the summertime, kids probably play in that and get wet, which is definitely needed when things are very hot and humid. And then over here, Waterway Square too. Oh, that's cool over there too. Let me zoom in on that. Some more restaurants, including Cyclone Anaya's Mexican Kitchen. As a matter of fact, I did a restaurant tour in Houston, a newer one, where I went to 5 different restaurants, and that's including the Cyclone Anaya's location down in Midtown off Gray Street. But yeah, the food is fantastic there, so I'm sure it's pretty good here too at the Woodlands location. Oh, little xylophone which you can play if you like. Oh, that looks really cool. All right, so we'll continue our walk this way. And although we won't be able to go over there, but on the other side of the waterway, there's also supposed to be a koi pond too, where you can see some of the different koi and some of the different fish swimming in the little pond. But the Goose's Acre, I don't know if I got the sign or not, but yeah, a lot of restaurants located along here, the water. Oh wow, look at this. This is a very scenic spot here. Figure zoom in over here where you can see a little bit better. Got a churrascos. It's gotta be, I think it's a South American steakhouse if I'm not mistaken, either like Brazilian or Argentinian. Because I know Brazil and Argentina is well known for their steak.
I was saying it smells good. Not out of exhaustion. Yeah, I didn't know.
Which, yeah, that reminds me. I should make a trip to Brazil or Argentina sometime. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep the camera pointed to the right a little bit, so that way I try to avoid getting the sun in here. Okay, I'll slowly start to pan it back to the left now that's starting to get covered up by the trees a little bit. Yep, here we go. Yep, much better. And then over on the other side, looks like you got different apartments or condos. But I'm sure living here in the Woodlands has to be quite expensive. Way out of my price range, but if you can afford it, it's a great place to live. We got 2 more trolleys over here, too. Oh, okay. So yeah, that over there, that's the Marriott Hotel. Yeah, now we're starting to see some more people out and about. Got some people boarding the trolley right now. And who knows, maybe to get back over to the main area where I started this video, I could always take the trolley back because we'll be kind of far from where we'll be ending this video. Because we're not going to be doing a full loop or anything. I will say though, it's like, yeah, this goes quite a ways, so you can easily get your workout in by going for a walk or even a jog. Or heck, you can even go for a nice run too. Although in the summertime it can get very, very hot and humid. So you probably would want to work out early in the morning during the summertime. Even so, you probably still sweat. Because yeah, it's like you don't want to mess with the humidity down here in the summertime. Okay, I'm gonna look over this way a little bit to try to avoid getting the sun in here. Although at some point it might be avoidable or unavoidable, excuse me. So at a certain point, we're gonna be breaking away from the waterway again, because we're gonna be coming out over to one of the biggest points of interest here in the Woodlands. I pretty much would be a fool not to show what's coming up in the next few minutes. So, oh, really quick, I'll turn it over this way. So it's like, yeah, you can see how the Woodlands is constantly expanding. You got huge construction project. Looks like they're building something, but I'm not sure what just yet. It's like I'll have to come back in 2 or 3 years or something and find out. Okay, yep, so here's the turn off here. Okay, so we're gonna head over to that big pavilion over there. Because again, as I was saying, I'd be a fool not to show it. Because it is one of the top attractions here in the Woodlands. And it's not a bad idea anyway, because that way we can get away from the sun. Oh, see some birds over there. Not sure if you could see them or not, but you can at least hear them. But I've been enjoying these walking tour style videos. Like this is the third one I've done. Oh, that's really cool right there. Some type of a obelisk or something. Or if not that, at least some type of a monument. And you have continued back down that way. That'll take you back down to the waterway. But as I was saying, I've done 2 other walking tours so far with this pocket camera. I've done one in Tomball, Texas, and another in Old Town Spring. So what we're about to come over to is the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion. So in the warmer months, it is a great place to go to for like big time performances. And I'm not sure if I'm able to get in there or not. Probably not, but yeah, it's a big thing. But I can definitely zoom in here. But yeah, just look at that. That's the pavilion. So it's ranked as one of the top 5 outdoor amphitheaters in the entire world, according to Polestar magazine. Trying to, oh, there we go. Yeah, it looks really, oh, sorry about that. Yeah, huge seating area. So it's like there's been many spectacular performers who have performed here at this amphitheater. You got Maybe people such as the late Jimmy Buffett. There's also the Dave Matthews Band, Ozzy Osbourne, Jack Johnson, Alabama, Leonard Skinner, and even Kenny Chesney, as well as also other performances by like the Houston Symphony and the Houston Ballet, and etc. All right, so I think we probably should start walking back down to the waterway again, because there's another little point of interest I'd like to check out. It's like, yeah, it's a shame we can't walk into the park, but it's perfectly understandable. It is a major performance venue. Okay, right now I'm trying to figure out how to get down here, but oh, this isn't too bad. I can just walk down this hill. It's not very steep. Yeah, because we have another cool point of interest just over here. Trying to go down slowly so I don't trip or something. Okay, let's stand over here where there's less sun glare. Okay, well, this is probably the best I can do. But yeah, over in this area, you got the Riva Row Boat House. So what's cool is that you can see those different swan boats over there. So what's cool is that you can rent a boat and you can walk or boat down the waterway here. So we'll keep going this way a little bit, but then we're going to eventually make our way back inland a little bit. But yeah, nice place just to sit down and relax and enjoy the view and enjoy the breeze too. So yeah, it's like, yeah, when it comes to boat rentals, you can rent anything from not only those swan boats, which are pretty famous here, but also different water bikes, paddle boards, kayaks, you name it. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see where I'm going just because of the sun, but this is kind of why if I had the ability, I would film this during the morning, but because of my work schedule, yeah, that's kind of difficult. Although, yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll zoom in on those swan boats a little bit. Those are pretty cool, I have to say. And yeah, we can do a circle, so because this is too pretty to pass up. Okay, so yeah, the actual Riva Row Boat House is over there. So we're gonna go ahead and walk down to it really quick. Okay, so we'll step down this way. Yep, so here it is. So this is where the Riva Row Boat House is located. So it's down here. So this is where you can go, where you can rent some different boats. And then you can even see over here too that you got these different like water bikes here. So it's like from here you can continue your way downstream that way. There's even someone out on a boat too, or it looks like a canoe. Oh, I know it. Yeah, it looks like a canoe, not a kayak. Oh wow, this looks pretty here. Absolutely beautiful. And then let's turn the camera this way, and we got some duck friends here. Hello there. I guess they don't want to be bothered, which is understandable. It's like on a pretty day like today, you just want to just do your own thing. Yeah, this is well done. I've been really enjoying this walk so far. It's even better when it's blue skies right now. No haze in the sky. It's perfectly clear. It's like, I think a cold front just came through just, I think this morning, because we had some rain last night, but thankfully things cleared up quite nicely. Okay, so we're back to Town Green Park. Nice, huge green space here. Could probably walk through the grass here. Got a huge open field here, so it's like it's a great place where you can just run around, play some soccer or something, or even hold some different festivals. Okay, so we're pretty much starting to leave the waterway now, because there's two more major points of interest I want to cover in this video. I do understand there's a lot more than what we're going to be seeing in this video, but so I will apologize if there's something I did not get to show that you really wanted to see. I'll look at it this way: if there's something that I missed that I have to check out next time, please feel free to let me know in the comments, and I can always come back and do a second video like this. Or maybe even a full vlog. Yeah, I can tell the grass is a little wet right now, but that's all right. It's not too bad. Although it's getting more muddy over here. Well, that's a cool statue over there. Oops, my camera. There we go. All right, this is getting too wet. I'm gonna get back onto the pavement here. Oh yeah, this looks really nice in here too. Lots of nice vegetation. Okay, so the next thing we're going to be coming up to is going to be Market Street, which is a big outdoor shopping area. We have to get out of this park first, and then we have to cross over the road up ahead. And it doesn't look like I can go that way, but why not go this way? All right, so we're basically walking around the perimeter of the pavilion right now. And then Market Street's just over on the other side. I just got to figure out how to get over there. This is kind of the downside of doing this video. I think I did a little bit of preparations for this video just to know exactly the different points of interest I would like to go to, but like at the same time though, it's like there's still a lot of this I'm doing kind of blindly. So what we'll probably do is we're gonna have to walk to the west through the Market Street area, and then, but to do that we have to head east first. Unless I do see a little bit of an opening over there. I'm curious if we can cross over there. I think we can. So, and the good news for us is that the road is clear for now, so we got time to cross over. I feel like they should install some type of a crosswalk over here, because I'm sure many other people are doing what I'm doing just now. Okay, we're gonna have to wait a little bit because there's some cars coming, and there's no actual crosswalk, so yeah, we have a little bit of a wait. But so what we're coming into now is, as I was just saying, this is Market Street over there. This is a huge outdoor shopping area with a lot of different stores and restaurants. And now the coast is clear for quite a bit. So we got time to get across the road here. And then you got a parking garage over here for Market Street. So a lot of different places in here. You got Lorenzo's El Tiempo Cantina. So, yep, great place to go for some dining. I'm probably not gonna be eating here in like Market Street or anywhere here in the downtown Woodlands area, but I may have to get some dinner off camera though. So for a lot of the restaurants I do show that don't necessarily go to like a full-length restaurant tour I do on YouTube, definitely stay tuned to my Instagram, because I do post different Instagram reels on the different restaurants I go to, especially because I'm also trying to focus too on different things you can do on the weekend or even during the evening, like after work, because there's more to life than just work. And one of the many different things you can do on the weekend is to explore places like the Woodlands. Or you might even work here in the Woodlands and maybe you want to do something right after work. So we'll explore this area a little bit. Even have a hotel over here too. Got the Hyatt Centric. And even have places like Starbucks over here too. So a place to go, you can get some coffee. Got a Nike store here, Francesca's. We'll be doing a full loop, because there's quite a bit to see here in Market Street. And I apologize for the noise. That truck is rather loud. I timed this quite poorly. They still got photos with Santa up there. Probably not anymore at least not till like Thanksgiving. But during the holidays though, it's a great place to go if you want to get some pictures with Santa Claus. Although they still got their Christmas tree up here in the Woodlands. So it'd be cool to come over here during the holidays with it, that's all lit up. But yeah, nice little square here. We'll be coming back over to this area in a little bit. And then you got a cinema over here, as well as a restaurant. So great place for dinner and a movie. But yeah, how cool is that? All right, so we'll continue our way this way. Also got a fountain over there. And of course lots of stores in here. You can find a lot of different options in here. It's like Club Monaco, you got Riga's or Rita. I never heard of that place before. Yeah, a lot of stores I've never heard of before. I don't know, it's because it's a thing here in Texas and not back up in Michigan where I'm from, or they could be unique stores too, like maybe like mom and pop type stores. That I'm not sure, but regardless though, a lot of different options for shopping. Huh, that store is called Everything But Water. Yeah, it looks really small, and I don't see footballs being sold there, soccer balls, video games, or travel equipment, or anything like that, or camera gear, so I don't know how it's called Everything But Water. Our different stores here got Lululemon, Vineyard Vines. Yeah, very elegant fountain over here. So now we're going to start making our way in the opposite direction along here in Market Street. We got Tommy Bahama there. It's a restaurant, bar, and store. So I love it how they're combining 3 different things in one place. You can go for food, go for drinks, or go to buy some different goods. And then coming over on this side, you got even more shops, and got Gucci and trying to stay out of people's way here, and then a lot more stores over here. I'm just trying to talk a little bit louder because we got music being played, and I don't feel like getting any type of copyright things on my channel or anything. So I gotta talk pretty loudly so that way I can filter out the music. Although they're playing a really good song right now, but I gotta keep on talking, even though it sounds a little monotonous right now. But yeah, lots of different stores, and we're about to come back over to where that square was just a few minutes ago, where that Christmas tree is. Yeah, there's that little fountain we saw just moments ago. We'll pan the camera this way. And all right, so, and yeah, look at the top. You can see the top saying Market Street. But yeah, this is quite elegant, I have to say, in here. And then got another place over there, 60 Vines, we got some wine and different dining options in there. So yeah, a lot of different options in here. So, we got a cool little statue coming up here. The music's starting to get a little, of course, I'm going on the other side. Oh well, because yeah, I've seen their backs. But it's like you have to go more into the square to see the statues, but that's all right though. But all right, so just gotta keep on navigating through here, and the music is kind of loud, but we'll just have to keep on plugging away through this area. But yeah, again, a lot of different options, and there's, yeah, you got Bath and Body Works. So yeah, again, it's like a big outdoor shopping mall. So kind of like if you were to go to an indoor shopping mall, but it's all outdoors. And there's also a Potbelly over there too. Potbelly has great sandwiches. A lot of times I need something quick to eat. Potbelly has great sandwiches. All right, so we'll keep on going this way. Here comes the sun again, so maybe I'll turn the camera over this way. Even an outlet for Tesla, for like the Tesla electric vehicles. Yeah, be cool to rent a Tesla one day, because I know that's becoming more of a thing these days. And I'm trying to be careful because I'm having to walk on the road here, and that sun is bright. Okay, so we're almost getting out of here. Oh, got a couple of snowmen over there. And okay, so we'll keep on moving along in here, and we're almost out of Market Street, so just let's get out of the sun a little bit, but might be a little futile for the next minute or two, but that's all right though. But yeah, in summary though, Market Street is a nice place to go for shopping, dining, drinking, you name it. So I guess, so I would definitely say that this is probably the most amount of people I have seen on my walk so far. And okay, now I don't have to maybe talk as frequent because we're getting away from the copyrighted music. Well, kind of. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and turn to the right a little bit. And at the western end of Market Street, you have H-E-B. For which, anybody who is not from Texas, H-E-B is a very popular grocery store down here in Texas. So yeah, what I want to do next, so this could get a little tricky because I'm about to come over to Lake Woodlands, yeah, if I can talk, Lake Woodlands Parkway, or Lake Woodlands Drive. Because the last area I want to go to is back over by where the water is, but I have to go along Lake Woodlands Drive. Oh yeah, there's a Chipotle over there too. I'm trying to find a sidewalk and I am not seeing one. So I think we're gonna have to hurry across and try to find a place where I can walk over to. And yeah, there's even more stores and restaurants over here too. Like you even see Cava over there. Which Cava is it's like a fast casual Mediterranean place. Think Chipotle and Mediterranean, or if Chipotle and Mediterranean had a baby. So I've been to one before down here and they have really good food. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to walk diagonally across this intersection because that car backing up into the road is making things hard to cut across over here. Yeah, it's probably good that I'm not driving this right now. Continue the walking tour. Because right now I'm just trying to figure out how to get back over to where the waterway is. But I found a sidewalk. So I think we're in business. Oh, okay, so let's not go that way. We're gonna go this way. Because there's one more area I want to go to before I conclude the video. But it's like, yeah, these busy highways are making things a little bit more challenging, but we gotta have fun along with it though. And I need to work up an appetite anyway, because at some point I need to get something delicious to eat, but I need the exercise too. All right, so we're coming up to Lake Woodlands Drive, which is a pretty busy highway going through the Woodlands. And Lake Woodlands Drive heading east will take you back over toward where the mall is. And also will take you over to I-45. And I think we can go ahead, we'll go ahead and we'll cross here, but we'll do that off camera. I'll see you on the other side. And we're back. So sorry about that, but I figure it'd be a lot safer if I were to cross over the highway without having to worry about recording. But yeah, it is amazing after getting away from Market Street how quiet things get. In terms of pedestrians, you still got these busy highways. But yeah, this is definitely quite a distance from where I parked my car, so I'm gonna, hopefully there's a trolley stop over where I'm concluding this video, but we still got a little bit of a ways to go still. we're not doing too bad though. But we've seen quite a bit so far in this walking tour. It's like, yeah, we've gotten to see like where the Woodlands Mall is located, and also, of course, do quite a bit of the Waterway. Got to see the Fountain Square. Check out where the big pavilion is. I gotta say, it's really nice, although I'm sure once the sun goes down, it's gonna start getting a little colder, but that's all right though. But yeah, we are definitely heading in the right direction because, yeah, we're heading back over to where the water is. And once we do, that's going to be near where we're going to be ending the video. Because I guess I'll go ahead and I'll say where I'm trying to get over to. So I'm getting over to where Hughes Landing is, which is back on the Waterway. Because we'll get to see Lake Woodlands over there. So I think this will probably be going for like another 10 minutes, easily. But we'll still see some nice gems like that one. We got a beautiful church. Got an office building over there. Keller Williams Realty. Okay, yeah, now we're getting closer. Because what we'll do is, continuing along the sidewalk here, this will eventually take us back over to where the Waterway is, but technically we're getting over to where Lake Woodlands is located. So if we zoom in over there, we got another intersection we got to cross, and then you can see a big opening where the sun is shining. That is where the water is, and that is exactly where we're going. Okay, but yeah, it's like my trip down here in the Houston area is getting ready to come to a close. I was only here for a couple more days. And then I gotta start making the trip back up to Michigan. But yeah, I've been really enjoying these walking tours. I'm still trying to work the kinks out with them, because I only started doing these, but I definitely want to do these back up in Michigan where I'm from. Do some all throughout the areas around Detroit, like the Metro Detroit area. But I'll be curious how the videos come back when I'm editing these in my video editing software. But yeah, I love all the trees here in the Woodlands. But it makes sense though, because it is called the Woodlands. All right, and I'm starting to see signs for Hughes Landing, so we're almost there. In fact, if I zoom in over there, yeah, you can even see the sign for Hughes Landing. So we just got one more road we got to cross, and then we'll be in business. Okay, the crossing is active. I'm going to try to... Gotta love motorcycles. I'm going to try to cross a little quickly here, because the crosswalk is currently active, and it'd be nice to cross over. Yep, here we go. All right, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna head over to Hughes Landing. So we're gonna go ahead and cross over here. Once again, I'm gonna do this off camera for safety purposes, so I'll see you on the other side. All right, here we go. So we're gonna go this way really quick. So welcome to Hughes Landing. This is our final stop in today's walking tour. So again, as I was saying earlier, I do apologize if I don't show everything in the Woodlands because I'd be here for hours if I were to do a big walking tour. And you can barely see it through the trees, but that is Whole Foods Market. So over here at Hughes Landing, not only you have Whole Foods, but you also got other different restaurants in this area too. And also in the area as well, they could also put on different summer and fall concerts. But the coolest thing is, we'll say that for the very end, we'll get views of Lake Woodlands. Heck, if I were to zoom in over here, we can even see the bridge going over the water. All right, so here's the road we're gonna take to get ourselves into Hughes Landing here. Yep, Whole Foods Market, One Lake's Edge, and Restaurant Row. Here we go, and yeah, kind of like what we saw at the beginning of the waterway, got some lighting on the tree trunks here. Yep, and here's one of the many restaurants here. Postino's. Okay. Yeah, another nice shopping area. It looks like there's even some apartments or condos over in here too. And it looks like, yeah, that way it'll take over to the water, but we should be able to get another view if we go another block. If not, we'll come back, and because I want to finish the video over by Lake Woodlands. Got a little pet store right there. Not a real dog though, but looks cute though nevertheless. Fred Astaire. So yeah, Fred Astaire has a dance studio. Focus Optical. All right, so we're going to go ahead and make a left turn here. This is where Restaurant Row is. And that's good. I do hear the trolley, so I should be able to take the trolley back to where I need to go. Otherwise, it'd be a very long walk back. So over here, this is Restaurant Row. We got a lot of different restaurants and of course, Starbucks. So this is a very popular area here in the Woodlands where you can dine at some very fantastic restaurants. Got one over there. Got a sushi place. All right, yeah. So yeah, we should be able to get a nice view of the water from over here. So we're in the home stretch, guys. So we're almost there. And then off camera, I could take the nice trolley ride back to the Woodlands Towers near the airline park, because I'm parked over by where the Westin is. So you can tell I've gone a long way. So it'd be nice to take a free trolley ride back. And yeah, more restaurants over here. Got a Fogo de Chao, which is a Brazilian steakhouse. I've seen that in Michigan though. And here we go. Got True Luck Seafood, Del Frisco's Grill. Oh, Azzurro Italian coastal cuisine. And I absolutely love that monument there. Or not monument, or like more like a sculpture. And here is Lake Woodlands, and what a beautiful part. This is a great place to conclude this video. Very scenic. It's like you could easily spend all day here, just relaxing on these different chairs and looking out the lake. Yep, this is really nice. And pan over this way. You can barely see it, but that's where the Lake Woodlands Drive Bridge is. You can see some people on boats right now. Look how beautiful that is. So what we'll do is, yeah, we're gonna get ready to conclude the video shortly. But what I'm gonna do to conclude the video is I'm gonna do one last pan of the lake, because it's just too beautiful to pass up. And I think we've almost reached our point here, so. And luckily the sun's starting to go way down, so I'll be able to, I pretty much have my sunglasses off now. But yep, the Woodlands is a beautiful, beautiful community. Lots of great shopping, restaurants, a lot of corporate offices. And it's a great place just to hang out too. Very beautiful. All right, so get back over to me. All right, so yeah, definitely have to check out the Woodlands when visiting the Houston, Texas area. It's a great destination to visit for the weekend or even just for an evening. All right, well, I hope you enjoy this long walking tour of the Woodlands where you got to see a lot of cool things here. And yeah, I felt like I got to see a lot of cool things even though I kind of did this route kind of blind. Just had a little bit of pre-planning, but for the most part, this is like my first time doing this walk. So hope you enjoyed it today. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like button and don't forget to click that subscribe button so that way you don't miss out on any future adventures. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott, or the Scott Man Channel here from Lake Woodlands here in the Woodlands, Texas. And before ending the video, one last pan.